Hello, Maleficious here. Well, I've got today a draft booster box of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty that I've had for almost a year now, I think. And it's getting apparent that I'm not going to be able to draft with these, so I figure I might as well crack them open and see if I got stuff I want, like more copies of Greasefang, so I could maybe put together the White-Black Pioneer Vehicles deck. Maybe. I still need a lot of other stuff. And I'm going to try and keep this a lot shorter, so I'm thinking I'll just skip through all the commons and uncommons that I pull, and just focus on rares and maybe showcase stuff. Okay, that's a pretty nice art card. Tamio and I forget who this is, but yeah, and hopefully we'll get some really neat stuff. And I'm also hoping for some nice Nezumi, because I'm trying to put together a Nezumi deck, well, for Commander. Okay, well, that's common. There's gonna be a whole bunch of commons. I can look through these. Moonsnare Specialist Showcase. Okay, that's not bad. I'm afraid I didn't really play during the original Kamigawa. I was cycled out of interest at the time. Although I did buy the Dark Devotion pre-made deck. Okay, Surge Hacker Mech. 5/5 Artifact Vehicle Menace 4. What? 5/5 artifact vehicle for 4 with menace. When it enters the battlefield, it deals damage equal to twice the number of vehicles you control to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls crew 4. Okay, that would go pretty good, I think, in the vehicles Pioneer deck. Ooh, an Ukiyo-e Planes. Those are really nice. I have one starter, or well, one pre-release kit, and I got an Ukiyo-e Mountain and an Ukiyo-e Swamp. So I know it's one in every 3 packs. I think it's the frequency of them, but so I'm only expecting 12. But yeah. So yeah, didn't really play while Kamigawa was a thing, which is a shame because I'm sure I would have liked it a lot. Okay, come on. Sorry, the GoPro I'm using keeps switching off the display. You are already dead. No, I'm going through this fast. Or at least I'm trying to. But yeah, considering the set didn't fare well, even though it was a fan, I think it might have been fan favorite or at least cult favorite. It's been quite a long time since we came back to Kamigawa. Okay, so just Teachings of the Kirin is my one rare in this, and no showcase, or was there a showcase? Hang on. I didn't see a showcase card, but well, whatever. I'll have to sort through everything much later when I'm putting it all away. Okay. Actually, hang on. Moving the trash can around so it's in a more convenient place. Which I should have done before starting the recording, I'm sure. But, yeah, I don't know what happened to my copy of the deck. I pulled the lands out to put together a Rakdos deck while I was playing during Return to Ravnica block. And then the deck disappeared. I don't know, maybe I gave it to my brother. Okay, Reality Chip. I guess that's fine. And Foil Mirror Shell Crab, which is sure. And there goes the GoPro again. I don't know. I was of mixed feelings about this set when it was first announced, considering they're going really hard on the cyberpunk theme, it feels, which, I don't know, it didn't seem like it would fit well with Magic the Gathering, but they've kind of made it work. Okay, Showcase Peerless Samurai, that looks fine, I guess. Satoru Umezawa. I think, isn't this the Buy a Box promo for the set? And unfortunately, I did not get that with this box because I don't think they had any. Okay, another Ukiyo-e Plains and Kaito Shizuki. That's who the face of the set is. So, and one of the new Planeswalkers in this set was. Or maybe I do have a Satoru Umezawa, I'm not sure. I may have opened one in my pre-release kit. And sadly, I did not actually participate in the pre-release because I got tired. So I bought one after the pre-release. Okay. Well, foil, but no idea what it is. Kyodai, Soul of Kamigawa. Well, it's legendary and it's got a 5-color ability, so I could build a 5-color commander deck on around this. And March of Reckless Joy, which is another rare. Seems okay. I don't know. I'm afraid I've not actually been playing much Magic the Gathering aside from some occasional games of Commander. And I've stopped playing Arena entirely, considering that they're going hard on Alchemy, which doesn't really interest me. And another copy of March of Reckless Joy, this time non-foil, and a new Kyoe Mountain. Not bad. And Construct Token. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose I should try and get out more. I have 2 modern decks I kind of would like to test out, although they're not optimized, I'm afraid. And, yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah, and I keep thinking about trying to get into Pioneer, but I don't know if any of the stores near me are running Pioneer. Inventive Iteration. Well, it looks okay. I guess that's fine. Oh, yeah, I'm filming this a few days after the official release of Dominaria United, so I don't know. I bought a pre-release kit for that as well, but I'm just not massively excited about that either, is part of the problem, I guess. Mukotai Soul Ripper. Okay, this can go into the Grease Fang deck, I guess. When it attacks, you may sacrifice another artifact or creature. If you do, put +1/+1 counter on Mukotai Soul Reaper and gains menace until end of turn. I don't know if that's actually good in the Grease Fang deck. Whoops. I just knocked the cards off. Hang on. And a normal mountain. Okay. Gonna have to set up another pile of comments. Hang on for a second. I'll just set that there for the time being. I'm afraid my recording space is a little more limited at the moment. I got a new computer I could show off. It's a CLX set, but where I've put it is a little inconvenient. As for, it's where I had my light source in previous videos. So, I don't know. I'll have to think about it, and if the light seems okay at the moment, but additional light I'm sure would make this a lot better. My hands are red! Ah! At least that's how it looks on the GoPro screen. Okay. I have, okay, Showcase Fang of Shigeki. 1/1 enchantment creature, snake ninja for green with death touch. That doesn't look too bad. Prodigy's Prototype. Whenever one more vehicles you control attack, create a 1/1 colorless pilot creature token with this creature crew's vehicles as though its power 2 greater, crew 2. Oh wait, no, that's an uncommon. Strike that. That's the guidepost uncommon. Showcase Mirror Box. Legend rule doesn't apply to permanents you control. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1. Each non-token creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with the same name as that creature. That would be interesting in the Pioneer Grease Fang Vehicles deck, considering then you could run multiple Grease Fangs and multiple Parhelion 2s. Well, or have multiples of them out at the same time. And of course, I'm going to have to get Parhelion 2s, which apparently they're expensive. I guess the price jumped after they became viable in Pioneer because of Grease Fang. And I'm afraid I was not playing during War of the Spark, so my collection of cards of those is very minimal. My local store doesn't even have bundle boxes of War of the Spark. I'm not sure if they have, I'm not sure what they have. They might have draft booster boxes of it, but actually there weren't even any, things. There weren't set boosters yet then. Goro, Disciple of Ryusei. Legendary Goblin Samurai with creatures you can 1 red creatures control gain haste until end of turn. 3 red create 5/5 red dragon spirit creature to when flying. Activate only if you control an attacking modified creature. Equipment words you control and counters are modifications. Okay, that's not bad. And an Ukiyo-e Mountain. Nice. Really do like these. The art on these are incredible. I mean, I know that Wizards is now throwing out full arts lands with almost every set, but still, the level of detail on those is really, really nice. Okay. I think the ukiyo-e lands are currently more expensive than other full art lands, but I think it's because there are not as many of them as there are of other kinds of full art lands. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Enchantment 2 in red. Chapter 1, create 2/2 red goblin shaman creature token. With whenever this creature attacks, create a treasure token. You may discard up to 2 cards. If you do draw that many cards, exile the target and return to the battlefield transformed. Reflection of Kiki-Jiki, 2/2, enchantment creature, goblin shaman. 1 tap, create a token that's a copy of another target non-legendary creature you control, except it has haste. Sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. And Jungle Hollow and proxy card for transforming sagas in this case. Hang on. Okay. I guess it's interesting that they finally explained the Wanderer here, considering they introduced the Wanderer in War of the Spark and didn't explain it, but I don't know. Invoke Despair. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. If they can't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. Then repeat this process for an enchantment and a planeswalker. Interesting. And a foil Moon Circuit Hacker, which is okay. Ooh, and an ukiyo-e Swamp. I think the neat thing is that with the ukiyo-e lands, the characters up here in the upper left are actually the Japanese for that, or the Japanese word for that, so I'm afraid my kanji is terrible, so I don't know the actual word here. And it's interesting because, again, like, here at the bottom, the artist credit, they got Japanese artists to do these, so they have the name here in what looks like a mix of hiragana and kanji, and then in English next to it. So that's pretty neat. I know that, like, I think some of the alt arts, they got manga artists to do the artwork. It would be neat if I can pull them. I think one is Kaito's. Yeah, Kaito Shizuki, the alternate art or full art version of his Planeswalker card. So, yeah. Of course, it's a mythic rare card and an alternate version of a mythic rare card, so it's highly unlikely we'll see that, but you never know. March of Burgeoning Life, X green as an additional cast a spell, and exile a number of green cards from your hand. The spell costs 2 less for each card exiled this way. Choose target creature with mana value less than X. Search your library for a creature card with the same name as that creature, put on the battlefield, tap, and shuffle. Okay. And foil alternate art or extended art, reinforced Ronin. That looks okay, I guess. Yeah. Now this stack of cards is starting to get pretty high piled up, so I'm probably going to need to start a new stack of the commons and uncommons. Let's just slide it over. Okay. Alternate art Jukai, or rather showcase Jukai trainee. That looks nice. Risona, Asari Commander. One red and white for a 3/3 legendary human samurai with haste. Whenever Risona deals combat damage to a player, if it doesn't have an indestructible counter on it, put an indestructible counter on it. Whenever combat damage dealt to you, remove an indestructible counter from Risona. Okay, that's interesting. And a foil mech hanger. Well, I saw one earlier, which is good for pilots and vehicles. I think Greasefang is a pilot. Ooh, and Ukiyo-e Island, which in this case is a waterfall. That's nice. And a treasure token, which is fine. Are we halfway through now? I'm not sure. I'm trying to... I didn't sleeve Risona, and I threw her in the commons pile. Okay, let's just keep going. Yeah, I don't know if I'm halfway through or not. What is that? Okay, Mech Titan Core, 2/4 artifact vehicle for 2, with 5 exile Mech Titan Core and 4 other artifact creatures and/or vehicles you control. Create Mech Titan, legendary 10/10 construct artifact creature token with flying, vigilance, trample, lifelink, and haste. That's all colors. When that token leaves the battlefield, return all cards exiled with Mech Titan Core except Mech Titan Core to the battlefield tapped under their owner's control. Crew 2. Interesting, but I don't think it's viable in the Greasefang deck. Kotose, the Silent Spider. 4/4 legendary human ninja for 3 blue and black. When Kotose, the Silent Spider, enters the battlefield, exile target card other than basic land card from an opponent's graveyard. Search that player's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with the same name as that card and exile them. Then that player shuffles. For as long as you control Kotose, you may play one of the exiled cards, and you spend mana as though it mana of any color to cast it. Okay. I mean, it's probably better in Standard and Pioneer than it would be in Commander, but still shiny. I could try making a Ninja Commander deck, although I'd probably have to take apart the Rat deck I was working on, since I purchased an individual copy of Ink Eyes and an individual copy of Marronar. And there's some other cards I still need for it. Like I think I need the Piper card from Eldraine, and I'd also like the Ogre Slumlord from, well, Return to Ravnica, or I could buy the Commander deck that has it in it, maybe. Ooh, Showcase Silver for Master. That is nice. I suppose it's reason to build a Ninja Commander deck, well, I don't know. Otawara Soaring City. Okay, I already have a copy of this, I think. So, I don't know. Channel ability's fine, but I don't know if I can really make use of it. And another Ukiyo-e Plains. Not bad. And ad card for Arena. Oh, I suppose I could talk about, so last month back in August, I was at a convention, and, one of the events was a Magic the Gathering draft, so I entered into a draft of Modern Horizons 2. Pack 1, Pick 1 wasn't particularly spectacular, but Pick 2, the person to my right passed me a copy of Arid Mesa, which that kind of made the draft for me, so I ended up doing an okay red-white deck. Showcase art Moonsnare Specialist, that seems fine. Well, the art looks nice, at least. But yeah, so round 1, I went up against someone who had drafted an okay green-white enchantment-ish type deck, and I stomped them into the ground. Round 2, I was up against someone else who went red-white, and I also stomped them into the ground. But round 3, I went up against someone who had drafted a mono-blue control deck, and that pretty much hard-countered me. March of Swirling Mist, up to X target creatures phase out. Well, that's okay, I guess. I mean, that would allow you to save a number of your creatures, or you could phase out an opponent's board, or an opponent's defenders to leave you clear. But yeah, so I got second place in that draft, although it wasn't really... There wasn't really prize for... I mean, there were some, like, promo cards. So I got a foil mountain and a stained glass version of Samut, the Tyrant Smasher, from War of the Spark, I think. Which, it's okay, I guess. I mean, I didn't really do it for... I didn't do the draft for value or anything, but... Oh, here we go. This is neat. Alternate art Mech Titan core. And an artist is... This is Naochika Morishita. I don't know if they're actually a manga artist or anything. And a normal planes. Still, that's shiny. Maybe if I get 2 more Mech Titan cores, I could do a, I don't know if Mech Titan core was viable as a deck, either in Standard or in Pioneer, or even, and probably not in Modern at all, but... So, yeah... Maybe I just have a bunch of junk rare cards. And March of Wretched Sorrow. March of Wretched Sorrow deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker and you gain X life. Okay, that's fine. And a plains. I mean, the non-ukiyo-e land cards don't look terrible, I guess. Just... It's just like... I suppose they could have done all of the... They could have done all ukiyo-e lands, but... I guess it makes... They're a bit more special when they're distributed out. I mean, because, like, you have the Eternal Night full art lands from Innistrad Midnight High and Crimson Vow, and you got one of those with every pack, so they weren't as special, so... Now here, they're infrequent, so they're more special. I think the full arts are infrequent in New Capenna as well. Guardians of Aboro. And this is a showcase version, so that looks fine. There's this, okay. I don't know where I was going. Kura, the Boundless Sky. Okay, well that's a mythic. 4/4 legendary dragon spirit with flying and death touch, and when it dies, choose one. Search the library for up to 3 land cards, reveal them, put them in hand, and shuffle. Create an XX green spirit creature token works with the number of lands you control. Okay, that's interesting. And then there's also Swiftwater Cliffs. And hey, Dragon Spirit token. Actually, I suppose I should double check. Was that, I thought I got another dragon earlier. Was that one? No. Okay, yeah, Kyodai is not a mythic rare, so what? I've had one mythic rare so far. At least that's what it looks like. Oh well. So we're now halfway through. I was hoping to make this faster by just skipping through the commons and uncommons, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Okay. Showcase art, Peerless Samurai, that's fine. I guess. Looks fine. Hinata, Dawn Crowned. 4/4 legendary Kieran Spirit for 1 blue, red, white. Flying and trample. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each target. Spells your opponents cast cost 1 more to cast for each target. Okay, that's interesting. Not sure if I could really make a commander deck around that, but I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I don't think we're even halfway through yet. I charged up my GoPro all the way before I started this. Because last time I tried doing this, once it ran out of battery partway through, so trying to avoid a repeat of that, or maybe it just overheated. I don't know. And I'm trying to avoid repeats of bad things. Ooh, Jin Gitaxias, Progress Tyrant. Yeah, 5/5 Legendary Phyrexian Praetor. Whenever you cast an artifact, instant, or sorcery, copy that spell. Then choose new targets for the copy. This ability triggers only once each turn. Whenever an opponent casts an artifact, instant, or sorcery spell, counter that spell. This ability triggers only once each turn. I was not really playing during the new Phyrexia block, so I didn't really get to experience the Praetors, but I have one copy of the one from Kaldheim, the green one, whose name escapes me now, but I'm sure it'll come back to me at the least opportune time. But I guess it would be interesting if I could collect a set of them. Okay. Springleaf Avenger, 6/5 Insect Ninja with Ninjutsu for 3 in the green. Whenever Springleaf Avenger deals combat damage to a player, return target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, I guess. And foil Jukai Preserver. No, that's fine. Ooh, and a new Kiowa Forest. That is nice. Okay, I think with this one done, there'll be... Oh, wait, no. Maybe we are... Oh. Yeah, okay, after this one, there'll be 12 left. So, yeah, we're more than halfway through now. Which, I don't know. It's still going to be a long video, unfortunately, if I remember to get this uploaded. Okay, sure. Alternate art, showcase art Mukotai Ambusher, 3/2 Rat Ninja with Ninjutsu for 1 in the black and lifelink. Well, that's nice. I guess I could put that into my the Rat Commander deck I'm working on. Alternate art Upriser Renegade, looks fine. Ooh, Tamiyo Completed Sage. I mean, it's nice, I guess. So 2 blue, green, and a Phyrexian blue or green. So the Phyrexian can be played with green, blue, or 2 life. If life is paid, then the Planeswalker enters with 2 fewer loyalty counters. +1, tap up to 1 target artifact or creature. It does not untap during its controller's next untap step. -X, exile target non-land permanent with card with mana value X from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of that card. -7, create Tamiyo's Notebook, a legendary colorless artifact token with spells you cast, cost 2 less to cast, and tap, draw a card. Foil Web Spinner Cuff, and an Ukiyo-e Forest. Okay, that was a pretty sweet pack, I guess. I don't know if I can really make use of Tamiyo Completed Sage, but I guess it's interesting. Okay. Oh, well, I gave away. We've got a foil card, but I didn't get a good look at it, so. Thundering Raiju, 3/3 Spirit with haste. Whenever Thundering Raiju attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then Thundering Raiju deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of modified creatures you control other than Thundering Raiju. Okay, I guess. Okay, and it's a foil hotshot mechanic, which is fine, I guess. And a Human Monk token, which I don't know what card that's associated with, but. And it's a mini mana dork, it looks like, which not bad. Okay. Alternate or showcase art Nezumi Prowler. 3/1 Rat Ninja with Ninjutsu 1 in black. When Nezumi Prowler enters the battlefield, target creature you control gains Death Touch and Life Link until end of turn. Okay, nice. Tribute to Horobi. Chapters 1 and 2, each opponent creates a 1/1 Black Rat Rogue creature token. Chapter 3, exile is Saga, then return to the battlefield transformed under your control. And its other side is Echo of Death's Wail, 3/3 enchantment creature spirit with flying and haste. When Echo of Death's Wail enters the battlefield, gain control of all rat tokens. Whenever Echo of Death's Wail attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. I guess I could put that in my Rat Commander deck as well. A forest and a colorless spirit token. Fine. Okay. Okay, showcase art Kappa Tech Wrecker, 1/3 Turtle Ninja with Ninjutsu 1 and green. It enters the battlefield with a Death Touch counter on it, and whenever Kappa Tech Wrecker deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a Death Touch counter from it. When you do, exile target artifact or enchantment that player controls. Not bad artwork on this one. And another mirror box with normal art this time. Okay. I mean, that's not bad. I'm not sure if it would work really well with all. And I guess that each legendary creature you control is pretty good in Commander, probably, but we'll see. Yeah, the other thing doesn't work very well, does it? Non-Commander, anyway. Tawashi Song Shaper. Yeah, I know that this is kind of the weird that we've got a disc jockey in Kamigawa, and it's a little kind of immersion breaking, but hey, let's roll with it. Lucky out for it. It's a Monarchy Neko, more or less. Okay, let's just... I'm trying to get through this quickly, but so many interesting things. Okay, alternate art Inkrise Infiltrator, 1/2 human ninja with flying, 3 in black. Inkrise Infiltrator gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Fine, I guess. And Alt Art Covert Technician, 2/4 human ninja with ninjutsu, 1 and a blue. Whenever Covert Technician deals damage to a player, you may put an artifact card with mana value less than or equal to that damage from your hand onto the battlefield. Sure. Another Kappa Tech Wrecker with normal art. Sokenzan, Crucible of Defiance. Legendary land, tap, add red, channel 3 red, discard Sokenzan, Crucible of Defiance, create 2/1/1 colorless spirit tokens. They gain haste until end of turn. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature you control. Seems fine. I mean, it could slot into any commander deck that uses red, I guess, but I don't know if it's massively useful. I mean, when I get 2 bodies for at a minimum of 1, maybe, if you have enough legendaries. Okay. Alternate art Jukai Trainee. Fine. Ooh, Lizard Blades. 1/1 artifact creature equipment lizard for 1 in red with double strike. Equipped creature has double strike. Reconfigure 2. So by spending 2, you can attach it to a target creature you control or unattach from a creature. Reconfigure only as a sorcery while attached. This isn't a creature. And Foil Reckoner Shakedown looks fine. This is Backwater. Treasure token. Yeah, no, the Lizard Blades are actually pretty good. At least that's what I've heard, but, well, or, I don't know, maybe they aren't anymore. With because the meta shifts that fast with each new set released. Well, they've been two premiere sets since Kamigawa came out. Kamigawa Neon Dynasty came out. So I don't know how much relevance there is with this. Probably not much. Yeah, showcase art Fang of Shigeki. Invoke Justice. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield and distribute 4 +1/+1 counters among any number of creatures and or vehicles target player controls. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, it's not spectacular. And another Ukiyo Island and pilot token. And the piles are starting to get too high again, maybe. Well, so I may need a 3rd pile. Jugen defends the temple. Oh, and this is also a mythic rare. Enchantment Saga, Chapter 1, create 1/1 green human monk token, creature token with tap, add green. Okay, so this is where that's from. 2, +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. 3, exile the saga, then return it transformed. Remnant of the Rising Star, 2/2 enchantment creature, dragon spirit with flying. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay X. When you do, put X +1/+1 counters on that creature. As long as you control 5 or more modified creatures, Remnant of the Rising Star gets +5/+5 and has trample. Interesting. And the foil's an alternate art, or showcase art, Moonsnare Specialist, and an Ukiyo Mountain. Interesting. And I'm going to have to pick up the pace a bit because I'm starting to lose power, but we're down to 5 packs now, so definitely need to speed this up a bit. Because I once again, when it was low last time, it overheated the battery, I guess. So, see if I can get anything else good. Weaver of Harmony, 2/2 enchantment creature, snake druid. Other enchantment creatures you control get +1/+1 green tap. Copy target activate or triggered ability you control from an enchantment source. You may choose new targets for the copy. And a Ukiyo Swamp. Not bad. Four packs to go. Alternate art, or showcase art, Mukotai Ambusher. And regular Kotose, the Silent Spider. And a normal Swamp. Okay. And a Spirit Token. I don't know if Ninja are viable in any meta right now, but maybe that's a possibility. 3 packs left. Ooh, full art Kura, the Boundless Sky, which I got the regular one of it, so this one is not bad. Art by Satoru Senda. No idea if that's someone who does manga or not, but still, it's shiny. Two packs to go. Thousand Face Shadow, 1/1 human ninja for a blue with ninjutsu 2 blue flying. When Thousand Face Shadow enters the battlefield from your hand, if it's attacking, create a token that's a copy of another target attacking creature. The token enters the battlefield tapped and attacking. Okay, that seems fine. Still. Alright, last pack. Are we going to get a Kaito Shizuki, or probably not? Shrine Steward, the Takami, Master Rebuke, Short Circuit, Ancestral Katana, Simian Sling, Dokuchi Shadowwalker, Moonsnare Specialist, Befriending the Moths, Imperial Recovery Unit, Selfless Samurai, Goshintai of Lost Wisdom, Ishin, 2 Heavens as 1. Ooh. 3/4 Legendary Human Samurai. If a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. My brother has put together a commander deck around this that uses Aurelia and gets multiple combat phases, so that's an interesting thought. And a foil suit up. And a Tranquil Cove. Okay. Well, I guess that was a fine booster box. I sadly did not get more copies of Greasefang, which means I'm going to have to buy more copies of her if I want to try and put together this this black-white deck for Pioneer. Give me a moment. I'm sorting through the rares and stuff that I've set aside to see exactly what we got. I'm setting aside the foils now. And also the regular rares, just so that we can get a count of exactly how much of what we got for, I guess, probability distribution type things. I don't know if it matters, really, though. Okay, so for Mythic Rares, I got 2 copies of Kura the Boundless Sky, one in full art. Got Jugun Defends the Temple, got a Jin Gataxius Progress Tyrant, and a Tamio Completed Sage. As for the Ukiyo-e lands, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which was exactly what I expected to get, considering the distribution is 1 Ukiyo-e land every 3 packs. Looks like got 3 planes, 2 of this sun one and 1 of this other castle one, I think. 2 islands, both waterfall. Got 2 swamps, both of this flooded gate, I think. 3 mountains, 2 of which are these foundries and 1 of which is an actual mountain. And 2 forests, both the same. Well, that was definitely an interesting booster box opening. I'm going to have to now go through the process of sorting all these cards, so I'm going to get on that. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on it. Maybe leave a comment down below about what you liked. And if you'd like to see more Magic the Gathering or maybe video game content from this channel, click that subscribe button. I'll try and have new video game content starting up soon. So yeah, that's all for now. I'll see you next time.